So most people have played Marvel Rivals, right? If you haven't, it's like Overwatch, but 3D. Not 3D. Of course, Overwatch is 3D. It's third person. That's what it was. It's third person, so you can actually see your skins that you buy. But basically, Marvel Rivals is a good game. Don't get me wrong. But in this video, I'm gonna explain to you guys the 5 most annoying players in Marvel Rivals, because holy shit, are they annoying, and they make me want to uninstall the game, throw my computer out a window, and overdose on some yummy bleach. It's your boy Swabble here, back with another video, and I know I'm late, okay? You don't gotta complain in the comments in all caps. No, Squabble, you're late. You were so late. Unsub. You're not who you were. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Unsub, I'm late, cool, and your mom's a whore, so what? But this video, as you guys know, most annoying types of people in Marvel Rivals. We're gonna start off with the most annoying type of person. No, actually, the least annoying. My bad. It's number 5 is the insta-lock DPS. Now, look, I wouldn't be mad, or I wouldn't even care if you want to insta-lock DPS and you were actually good at DPS. But like, how are you gonna insta-lock on Spider-Man, Psylocke, Wolverine, Black Panther, Bucky, and like all these other DPS, and you go 0 and 30? You are like, everybody who insta-locks on DPS just doesn't know how to play their character. They're like insta-locking on, and the worst part about it is that they have a lord on this character, and when we're playing rank, it's like, okay, if it's comp, I don't care. I mean, if it's quick play, I don't care. But if it's comp, dude, pick a character you know how to play. Don't just insta-lock and throw the game for us, because you suck. You just suck. Uninstall the game. Like, sell your computer for scrap. Actually, give away your computer to some homeless orphan or something, and jump out your window. Because honestly, that's all the best thing. That's just the best you can do, really. And you're probably like, Swabalabi, calm down. It's not that deep. You're right. It's not. But it's so annoying, because then they have the balls to say, oh, my team is trash. My tanks aren't doing anything. My heals aren't coming. Bro, like, what are you talking about? You're a DPS. You're playing Bucky or Spider-Man. You have 0 kills, 30 deaths, 0 assists, 1,000 damage, and I'm over here playing Rocket with more damage than you? I'm playing Rocket. Rocket Raccoon should not have more damage than the DPS. But sometimes that happens, and I don't know how. Number 4 is the GG no heals guy. The GG no heals guy is obviously one of the most annoying and people in this game, because they're the worst player on the team. Similar to the insta-lock DPS, they're always 0 and 30, but worse. Somehow, they're so bad that they have like negative kills and negative damage. How's that even possible? Then you have the balls to say GG no heals if my heals were better, while I have like, I don't know, 30,000 heals, most heals in the game, and most assists, and more damage than my entire team combined. Like, come on, you can't pull that shit and have the balls to say GG no heals. So in this screenshot here, I took a screenshot of this match because it was a terrible match. We lost. It was SVP or whatever. I didn't get the most damage, and I didn't get the most kills. But what I did get is the most heals in the game by a large margin. Almost like 3,000 more than the other guy on my team, and over 6,000 more than the other team, right? But basically, this guy was saying GG no heals. He was playing the Groot, and he had 27,000 damage blocked, which is impressive if you were actually doing anything. This dude stood still so many times off of the thing that he was just standing there getting damage while I was healing him. Me and this Rocket were healing him so much that he just wasn't doing anything, and he had the balls to say, oh, GG no heals. And then he tried to say, oh, it was our, after I said, oh, no heals, right? I said, look at the thing. Then he tried to change it to, oh, our DPS aren't doing anything. Which, I mean, okay, yeah, sure, maybe our DPS weren't doing that much, but our tanks also aren't doing that much either. And like, how are you gonna let Captain America have almost the same amount of damage blocked as you when Captain America is not that kind of tank, dude? The third most annoying type of person is the mic spammer. Now, I don't care if you have your mic on, that's fine, because sure, callouts are great. Like, sometimes I'll have my mic on just to talk to people because it's fun. It's an online game, obviously. But if your mic is so bad that an Xbox, like, yeah, an Xbox 360 mic from, I don't know how many years ago that was. It's been a long time. It sounds better and has less peaking than your mic when you breathe. Do not turn that shit on, and do not like ear grape me with whatever music you're playing in the background. Just turn it off. Just mute your mic. I don't want to hear your shitty, too quality music. It sucks. These guys are annoying not because they're bad at the game. Sometimes they're really good. A lot of the people who are Black Panthers have the worst mics I've ever met. And they be dropping like 31 kills and 1 death. And they just like completely tear up the other team's backline. And they have 4 healers and they can't do anything. Which is, I mean, good, you're playing great. But just mute your mic and you'd be the best player in probably the game. I don't know. Now, the second most annoying player in this game is the people who don't know how to play their damn role. So there are plenty of roles, like you have DPS, tank, and support, but in each of them have their own subcategories. Like you have dive tanks, you have wall tanks, and you have trapper tanks. You have dive DPS, you have aerial DPS, anti-air, anti-dive, and some more, and you have like mini tanks like what's his name, Mr. Fantastic, and someone else. You have tank busters like Wolverine and stuff. And you have the support roles like the AoE supports, the easiest heals, or like whatever, just like amplifiers, supports, and some other ones. But what I hate the most is when my dive DPS, specifically Spider-Man, because for whatever reason, these guys are Lord Spider-Man with 3 kills, a little bit more kills than the insta-lock. Because they don't insta-lock Spider-Man, they're just flexing that they have lords on every character, but they choose Spider-Man, and they try to 1v5 their entire team without actually targeting the healers. They try and go for the Bucky, the Namor, the Thor, the Groot, literally anybody they can't win a fight against. And then they die to a Jeff, and they complain that they're not getting support. Like, bro, I can't back you up if you're rushing in. Spider-Man is probably one of the fastest characters in the game. I mean, he is, because he can swing like so fast. But if you dive in like before our team can get to you, you don't complain about not having backup, because you're diving in trying to fight a Thor. The Thor can just kill you in 3 hits and you're just dead, especially if he uses his F ability or whatever the thing is where he like summons a lightning current thing. Then you're just gone. Or if there's a Namor and they have a Hulker in their team, yeah, that stupid Hulk squid is going to like just wipe your health and you're gonna die. Another one is actually on the support. So I'm not just gonna like shit on DPS this whole video, but it's the support. It's mainly these types of Rocket players. I don't know how in the hell you can play Rocket a full competitive match and only average 3,000 healing the entire match. You have less healing than I have damage tank as a DPS. That makes no sense. Rocket is the easiest healer in the game. All you do is sit in a high spot and just right click. I mean, if you're like me and like to get some kills and damage with Rocket and help out your team, break the Doctor Strange shield, go for it. It makes you a better teammate and a better support. But how are you as a Rocket not using your ult once, not getting your ult, and also just so bad you average 3,000 healing? That just doesn't make sense. And it means you need to uninstall this game. Again, go scrap your PC for some parts. Go throw those parts in a pool, and maybe go tie a big rock to your foot and just jump in the lake. Now, the single-handedly most annoying player in this game, number 1 person here, is they're not toxic at all. They're not toxic, believe it or not. But the problem is that they're too positive. And what I mean by this, it's the guys who never want to surrender when you're about to lose. You could have 3 disconnects. Everybody could be going like 2-13. And the healers are just like complete ass. Like just garbage. Worse than a cold, soggy McDonald's fry. And when you go to like surrender, your entire team clicks the surrender button except for this one guy, and he says in chat, "Guys, we got this. Let's go. We can win." No, bro, we can't win. We lost. We're gonna lose this match, and I'm not gonna do shit because you refuse to surrender. like, I appreciate the positivity. You're probably one of the better people in the like community and like just the Marvel Rivals sphere, because you're not being toxic. But the problem is like when they're averaging 30 kills even with the support, and their rocket is like dropping more kills than our DPS, it's just time to like just quit the game, bro. We lost. They're just better. I guess an honorable mention would be the guy who like surrenders too early. So I'm talking about the guy, like, let's say we have a bad first round, but if we got our act together, played some different characters, and actually, you know, stop them the second round, we could win. They insta surrender as soon as the second round starts and try to convince everybody that it's a hopeless game. Like, no, you can't do that. Maybe if our average is like 2 kills per our entire team, like every member on our team, and then 20 deaths per person, yeah, I would understand that. But if we're like pretty close in like kills with the other people, just a little bit more deaths, and we just need more like DPS, more tank, or just another support, I am not surrendering. But yeah, this is has been 5 of the most annoying types of players in Marvel Rivals. There are plenty of more I could do. If you guys are interested, leave a like and, you know, comment and let me know, because there are just tons of them. Marvel Rivals is like an oyster waiting to be cracked open. There are some memeable people, especially since Overwatch is dying, and so is Valorant. So yeah, I have played Valorant, so I can give you some of the most annoying people on Valorant too. Aside from that, that's all I got. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, you can always dislike and leave a mean comment, and I might leave another mean comment back to you telling you to indulge in some delicacy such as bleach or Clorox wipes. They're very edible. Try it. And or Tide Pods. Hashtag not sponsored. But other than that, yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go outside, you know, find a dealer late in the night to sell me some good crack. And yeah, peace.